The long one.
You won't be too hard on them?
To get dressed.
Yeah.
So it's a giant pain. And there just wasn't, you wore your tartan and your shirt varied in colors realistically, but there wasn't a huge variation. And then Rus. The Russians borrowed everything they touched, which was a lot. And if you went earlier Rus, it was more Viking, because that's dark descendant. If you went later, or you went mid, it had that Mongolian influence. Everything, of course, straight up from the Byzantine Empire. Later Rus, the entire continent of Europe and Asia. I mean, just anything and everything, because they borrowed everything. They didn't claim anything. Oh, this is ours. They're like, cool, we like it. We're going to use it. Oh, it's yours, but we're going to use it too. So you had this huge well of whatever to kind of still fit your persona and not break the persona.
Yeah.
And the simplest is just teach it to grab your spot.
on my hand and watch it.
Teach it to baggy pants with no bag. But it's nice, it's comfy, and it's easy to pull off. So I mean, and then if I want to, core garb. Touching Russian nobility for garments, wow, they go over the top extravagant. I mean, just the brocades and the layers and just, it's amazing. So you have everything is virtually peasant to ridiculous, and still it all fit within your persona. So that's one of the things I really like about it, with that. And I just discovered in my research that period Russia was very much like America is today. Women had freedoms, people had voting rights. The penalties for destroying a beehive were higher than killing a slave. All the cool things you find out when you start doing research. Most of Russia had drops of noble blood because the nobles were all over. And so you got the order that all through.
I was right underneath.
But they had a very open religious system. Alexander, was Christian.
Got that
He pushed Christianity at his point. But you didn't have to be. You could be whatever.
Yeah.
And you're still accepted. Nothing was shut out.
But
and
then
the Bolsheviks came in
right through it
and ruined quite literally everything. So I just want to tell everybody in America.
I'll have to look at
Never say,
themselves
oh,
to
we
know.
can't do so much. Yeah, you can. You can fall that far. They did. We have historical proof that you can fall that far.
Okay.
The nice thing about studying history is you learn our little world. Is, it's really little, and you don't know what you think you know.
Why do you get people like that and stuff like that?
The Bolshevik Revolution, when they killed the czars.
What was that?
1735-ish?
Supposedly,
Yeah.
You what?
Let them win on these things.
Yes.
They basically pioneered that entire field.
Yeah.
Because they had to do it.
But yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Nice try.
They did all kinds of
That's when I
horrific
fuck
things,
with
yes.
you next week.
Oh,
this
The
is.
thing about SCA is that we can take a look at the
I
facts.
love how you
Also,
find
you
it
need
with
a dagger to
this
see
stupid
it.
sword.
Yes.
And even appreciate.
No, he needs a dagger.
He needs to.
Where she really got to, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go a couple without, see how it goes. I need to practice against dagger. Sure. Let's do it 3. Alright. See how this goes.
Stalingrad, the Battle of Stalingrad, where they were building tanks and literally, the last two guys on the assembly line, when the tank was built, they jumped in that tank and drove it from the train factory into battle. Battle of Stalingrad was just the bloodiest single city battle the world has ever seen. And they were literally building the tanks down the line, and the last two guys jumped in the tank and drove it into battle because the battle was like 3 blocks from the tank factory. The tank factory was won and lost 5 times. So I mean, there's some epic stuff that happened. But the body count was just stunning.
Clark, that one was a little late.
Not in the
No,
slightest.
that's-
But he had
it's
such
good.
a personality that he kept his people,
You know,
I don't know
maybe
when,
like pay attention to your
much
hand
further
when you
than
go
they
to
ever
swing.
should have. But that's why
Pay attention to your hand when you go to
take it
swing.
because
Yeah.
they
I'm gonna swing
they
you,
couldn't
Steph.
break that resolve.
Well, one of the things in history, they have, sound, spiritual, what is that?
Well, the other thing is, the running joke is,
Oh, I forgot
on
it.
a
You
scale
forgot
of
it?
1 to attack
Like
Russia
it-
in winter, how stupid is your plan?
Not
Well,
you.
they didn't really plan on attacking Russia in
What do
winter.
you didn't
I guess he doesn't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Drug out so long.
He wants
they started the
practice.
campaign
Yeah.
a little
But I
bit
really don't need it, but he wants
No, I don't
practice.
So they
need
ended
it.
up
Practice.
in Russia in the winter on home turf. And yeah, you'll lose that one.
There we go.
That and they ran their supply lines too thin. The blitzkrieg is awesome to attack and take it. But if you don't have a blitzkrieg supply line, you can't hold it. So it's brilliant
you.
and
You
stupid
have to
all
head.
at the same time.
Got the head twice.
Then there's the French.
No, yeah, the first one. Yeah, the
back
The
of
first,
or
the
not
first
first.
one. You got it.
We shall build the Maginot Line, big concrete barriers. The Germans looked up and went, okay, and went around it, and the French went, okay, we surrender. That's all we got. Okay, we surrender. We're done. Which is just one of those. Yeah. But yeah, history is just filled with incredible ideas. So I mean, the Maginot Line is the brick, but they didn't extend it far enough. Yeah, they just went around it. Had they attacked it head on, it would have dead stopped it. They could not have. Okay, they might have penetrated, but it would have taken such
That looked slappy.
manpower and artillery and just.
What do you think, little guy? Thanks,
But they-
Wolverine.
when
I will
No,
make you
it
get
won't.
point on because I
And it
didn't
was
like
just-
yesterday. I saw a lot
and
of
it's-
sloppy
the French put so
slaps.
much into it, then it broke when the Germans just went around. They're like, oh, okay, that's it. They attacked Pearl Harbor, yeah, that was a mistake. Well, you know why we bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right?
Oh.
We didn't, you know why we didn't bomb Tokyo, right? Right. If you killed the Japanese leaders, the ones who could sign the peace treaties to tell their kamikaze fighters to stop it, we would have, I don't know if we would ever win the war, it would have been a stalemate and lots and lots and lots and lots of people would die. We proved the example.
If I didn't get body
against the
there, it's yours.
population.
Yeah.
So the politicians. the
Did I
people
get body
who
there?
really
You did.
lose wars.
I'm gonna get through a
You're
straw!
willing to do this, are you willing to surrender? That's why we didn't bomb Kyoto and Tokyo. Had we done that, we would have lost. Because we would have killed the politicians. Politicians are the ones who stopped.
Nice, you had the body.
Soldiers don't
You
stop
had the body
wars.
too. I had you run through, but you did get the touch.
I
forgot about my dagger there.
You were holding it down here, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
they
where
got
the
me
dagger's like
serious.
not in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes!
Nice.
Yes!
Hey, I'm gonna run in there and put on games.
Yeah. We got 4 minutes, so lie down.
Yeah, you.
Once again, you haven't asked Holly. I don't know. I didn't see her. She's right there. Oh, you missed her. You blinked. Besides, now she's eating, so I wouldn't approach her because, you know, she's got food in hand and hasn't eaten. So, I mean, it's your funeral. I mean, if you want to, go for it. I wouldn't.
All right, one last one.
26 years of marriage is taught me something, didn't it? You wouldn't pay me enough to torture right now. So, can you do this thing?
Well, maybe you could go in there and use your.
Oh, no, see, silly boy. I value my life.
Use the card.
There are reasons out there.
Yeah.
It's not the time.
That's why I told you earlier to ask her. Yes, there's reasons, there's timing.
I love this sword so much.
Because, what?
I love this sword so much.
See why I like this one?
Yeah.
It just, it whirls, it's nice, and it's still got brains on it.
Yeah, I need to start it. I need to look inside. Okay. I need to remember when I have.
I just love it.
I either have my sword or I have my sword. I forget that, you know, when I have one, I don't have
So,
another.
how many swords did they let you hold so far?
This is a great example.
I do.
Of something pre-15th century. So
Feels really light.
feels like
Harbor
it's
Freight
snappy.
isn't that
It
far
has
from you, right?
very
Right.
little protection. Kind of the par for the course. Par for the course before things like this started cropping up around 1550.
Once
This
again,
is a
another
very-
light blade.
It is very light,
This is a very old sword. This is right out of 1603, basically. As people realized hand wounds stuck,
Yes.
they started making bigger hands, bigger grips, and all that. Have you seen this one yet? So this is how every sword basically looked until shifting like 25.
Yeah, nothing for the hand.
Yeah, just a cross guard, and you better damn well know how to use it. Basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Single swords, single hand swords would also look just like that.
You might get like a tiny little knuckle protection or like that's kind of
Out of some sabers.
some sabers and some knives might have a little something.
If you're ever gonna end up fighting two-hander, you're gonna be here or you're gonna be here.
Okay.
Because-
Top monitor.
So if you're fighting here, so you're kind of like this on that. But
That leads to this, the leverage changes.
A, the lever changes. You're not using as much muscle as you could. And B, this is a great way to just snap a wrist. Like, this is a great way to break your wrist. But it's a lot of fun.